Leo, there's something here right now that seems to be resurfacing for you in your current energy. Something of the past, something that feels very big. It feels heavy and it feels masculine. Maybe this is a father wound, or maybe this is just something that you went through that either damaged your masculine or a connection to a masculine person, or your divine masculine was a little disconnected, or you were too far in your divine masculine. And so we're going to get into what this ghost energy is, but this is just kind of what I'm getting for you right now looking at this card. You're meant to turn this energy into peace, okay? Find peace with this energy or person. So that's the theme of the reading today, your energy. I had a few channeled messages for you today, not too many. But the first one was I saw you sitting on a park bench and looking out at a fountain. And I heard that you were connecting to a new source of energy here in your life. And I believe it is healing this ghost energy or past wound, right? The ghost. And turning it into peace will then lead you to connect to a new source of energy. I heard forget me not. And I heard listening to a stranger. So maybe there is something, a new person coming in, or you sitting on this park bench also overhearing a stranger talk, or hearing a stranger talk somewhere else in your life, and they say something that really hits home or really helps you in some way. I got the number 433, significant at this time, and I saw a starfish. So maybe you're seeing or connecting with starfish, or you're waiting for a sign. And starfish are also very spiritual creatures. When they come up in coffee cup readings or tea leaf readings, it's about connecting or reconnecting to something deeply spiritual within yourself. And so I believe that this energy of the past that you are working through and converting into a new source of energy, which will then lead you to peace, which will then help you connect or reconnect in a very deep spiritual way. I also drew 3 oracle cards here to get some more insight into your journey here. It feels confusing, I'm not gonna lie. The path came out, so I know you're on a path. It's remembrance. Okay, maybe oh yeah, that's that ghost energy. You're like on this path, and then this ghost energy comes up, this energy of the past, you're remembering it. Or you're meant to remember it at this time, because this is the time for you to heal this. And it's causing a little bit of mischief here in your life, in your energy currently, this past energy. Maybe someone re-entered your life, or something happened, you heard a stranger talk about it or something, and then that forget me not came out. Yeah, it's like this energy doesn't want to be forgotten, it wants to be healed. And there's also this confusing energy of you resisting or refusing to want to face this, because it's hard, because there's pain attached to this. But in order for you to walk this new path and connect to this new source of energy that is showing itself to me for you, you need to get rid of this mischief, okay? So let's see what this is for you. If you're new here, please subscribe if this resonates and become a part of our beautiful soul tribe here. And if you're interested in a personal reading, it's in the description box below. Fog. The situation is tougher than I knew. something, you have all this foggy energy here too, right? It's all foggy. You can't see clearly. It's like a ghosty fog. Definitely confirming that your energy here is in a state of confusion or unstable, like you can't see something or someone clearly. Here's also a foggy energy, remembrance. You're working through the fog here. Okay, what is this fog? Let's shuffle this. What is this fog here for Leo at this time? All my readings are timeless, so whenever this finds you, it's meant to find you now. What is this fog for Leo? This card turned. Okay, something from your past coming up here with the Six of Cups. The Nine of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. This is connected to a cycle in your past, okay? A season of your past that happened for a lot of you, most likely during childhood, okay? With the Six of Cups, there's a nostalgic energy of, not nostalgia, but this energy of the past. Like, I feel like there was a confidence or a feeling of assuredness here that was taken from you because of a cycle or an event with the Wheel of Fortune. This caused you to really withdraw and in your own space here, in your own mind, but more so like the emotional space. You really withdrew your emotions. You disconnected from people or yourself in a way because of this past trauma that's coming up here. And that's why you haven't been, you've been in this fog. Ever since then, you have been feeling foggy, going through life a little unsteady, a little unsure. But at this time, you're supposed to remember what happened. Remember what took you into the fog energy. It's going to help you pull yourself out of the fog energy. Because there's a new source coming in. There's a new path opening up, right? Also, this could have been specifically, I'm picking up on this like annoying, overly confident person in someone's past or in someone's season, like a bully kind of energy here. A bully that pretended, like when other people were around them, they're like, what are you talking about? They weren't, but behind closed doors, they were a bully or they were not nice. They made you withdraw into the fog because it was easier for you to withdraw than to constantly deal with the struggle of this toxic energy, okay? The sun. The sun is about yourself, the energy within, something inside of you, your persona, okay? Who you are meant to step out into this world now and become or connect with internally. This is something for you to acknowledge. This is the source of energy that's been hidden or clouded within the fog. You've hidden this away, or it has been lying dormant within. Something to reconnect or acknowledge. Okay, what is this? Queen of Cups. Reconnect with your emotions. I mentioned that before, you disconnected emotionally. This is your time to reconnect. And with the Queen of Cups, she is looking at this cup, facing what she needs to face emotionally with self-assurance, strength, and confidence. This is what you're meant to embrace at this time within yourself. Because your true self, your true who you are at the core, at the center, you're a very powerful emotional being who has a lot of emotions to give. And you have things and people in your future that are going to give you emotions, positive emotions back to you. But you need to open yourself here. You need to step out of this fog and away from the mischief. If this person is still in your life, or this is an aspect of yourself, or whatever this is that you are supposed to remember, bring up and step away from here. Remove the fog, lift the veil to connect with your true core, to connect with your true identity, who you are. The sun. Confident, radiant, connecting to people. Unafraid, I'm hearing. King of Wands. You take your energy here and you stand tall with it, okay? Maybe this is about you confronting a fear or confronting the ghost here, whatever this is for you. Standing up to these energies within or without, the people, the places, the fear. You're really stepping up and going, no more. I'm ready to dissolve the fog through remembering, through letting myself connect to my center, my core, and letting myself see myself for who I truly am, rather than for what this fog, this ghost energy, this energy of the past wanted me to see myself as, or wanted me to stay in this fog, you know, keep you down or keep you hidden away. Even if this is an aspect of yourself that you have kept in the fog, you have kept hidden away, right? Whatever this is, how you're connecting with this message, something needs to come forth at this time. Something needs to be seen clearly. It's definitely about you reconnecting with your source here, who you are, your persona, your being, your identity. Because your identity is attached to the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. You're very confident emotionally. You have a lot of, you're probably an empath, and you're very spiritually connected. You're growing spiritually too. And this new source of energy is with the starfish too. You freeing and dissolving this fog and freeing yourself from this ghost energy that's causing mischief in your life will connect you to a stronger source. Let's see what your we'll use these here. Your divine feminine side is needing to connect with more, that divine feminine within you. We talked a little about the masculine, so we'll do a divine feminine and a masculine energy as well. Fire for your divine feminine. What is the divine masculine side of you trying to connect with more? Philosopher. So your divine feminine is calling out for fire, for passion. Your heart space. What does your heart want? What is this fire for Leo at this time? What is this fire for Leo? Knight of Wands. An energetic desire, moving towards your heart's desire, taking bigger steps towards what gives you passion, what gives you energy. Okay, let's get another card for that. Something that helps fulfill you emotionally. Something that gets you out of bed and gets you excited. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity, something new. Your divine feminine wants you to connect to a new passion, a new desire that, like I said, once that you're excited to create and excited to get out of the house or get out of bed or just go do. What is something in your life that could ignite this new passion, this fire within you? The Emperor. I think that connecting or reconnecting your divine feminine to your divine masculine here is a big message. Bridging that gap, because there's been a disconnect. Okay, so I think that fire will be ignited when you connect the two, when you give the divine feminine and the divine masculine to come together, to work together, restoring, rebalancing both sides, because your divine masculine is the philosopher. So this is telling me that this side of you wants to connect to knowing, okay, to seeking to connect to something beyond just truth and knowledge and books, and it's a spiritual energy. It's like the starfish, okay? Seeking to understand why or how, and looking at the situation or a person or yourself and wanting to understand, to connect with the deep understanding of how this happened or why this happened, you know, not just the details and the facts. You already know them, but the deep yearning of the deep searching, okay? All right, let me get a tarot card here for this. Searching for freedom, freeing yourself from the chains. It's like your divine masculine was bruised or hurt or tied up for so long. It's time to search to unlock or free this energy to reconnect, like I said, with the divine feminine. So how do you do this? How do you do this? Because when this happens, when you connect the two together and find that sweet spot of balance between the two, that is when this passion, this fire ignites, and that is connected to the source of new energy, right? And it's moving very quickly. Once you connect to it, you'll find that there's a lot of, it's too many cards. There's a lot of things that will change very quickly around you. Okay, the Nine of Swords and the Four of Wands. The way to connect to your divine feminine and divine masculine would be to find, it's a mental shift. It's a shift of perspectives, of energy that is around you and within you at this current moment, rather than letting the anxiety, the pain, the fear, the mental torments take over and you live in that space, or you accept being in that space. You shift the dynamics, and therefore you shift the energy by shifting your mind and your spiritual energies into a mode of celebration, into connecting with things that give you that fire, things that make you happy, things that feel stable and balanced. Shifting your mind, it starts with the mind, okay? Because you had the swords here, you were trapped. The swords here of anxiety, of sleepless nights, of fear and mental anguish. So shifting your mindset, even if things don't seem as happy or celebratory as you'd like them to be, dealing and shifting through this fog, dealing with this ghost energy, this thing that's coming up that you're remembering or working through at the moment, is going to have hard times. It's going to have a mental wear and tear on you, right? But the more you focus on that, like, oh, this is so hard, my mind's so heavy, I can't sleep, I have so much anxiety, the more you are in that space, living in that space, the more you sink into that space. So in order for you to bridge the gap between this divine, what your divine feminine side of you wants and needs right now, and the divine masculine, you need to start thinking in different ways. Such as, here's some examples. You go out and, oh, I'm so grateful that I'm in this place. I'm so grateful that the sun is out today. I'm so happy that I get to walk my dog, or I am so happy my cat is healthy and safe, or things like that. And you feed your mind into, and you recalibrate your mind into the space of feeding your mind positive thoughts, and it will help you reconnect and work these two energies and work through this fog energy that you are meant to put peace to. You're meant to lay this to rest so that you can connect to a new source of energy. Oh boy, this reading. I hope that makes sense to you, Leo. I really do. Yeah. Because when you do that, when you shift your mind like that, you shift the energies that you are attracting to you. You will notice a change. It's not immediate, but if you're consistently doing that and making these shifts, you will notice the fog start to lift, and you will notice peace start to come in. You will notice you're attracting better people and positive events and positive energies, okay? And that's the source of energy here. That's the new source of energy. You'll also attract a new passion or fire here by doing that. Okay, Leo, I think that is it for you today. I am praying that this made sense to you, because I feel like the energy here right now is just very foggy. Like my brain, my head was very foggy during this reading. So, and that's what happens for me as a reader. I don't know, this probably doesn't happen to all the readers, but I really dive into your energy of the sign that I'm reading or personal reading, and I actually start to feel like you, whoever I'm connecting to. So hopefully I was able to work through my brain fog, I wanted to say fog, and deliver this message to you in a way that helped you and that you could understand. If you're interested in a personal reading, it's in the description box below, and I will see you guys next time.